Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I want to take you on a little journey with me of cleaning our living room, decluttering, and redecorating. So my main issue with this space is the couch that's placed right in front of the window. I feel like it's blocking a lot of the light and makes the room feel a little darker. The current furniture placement in the room does work well for conversation and family gatherings. I just feel like the room could be brighter if I move that sofa. In addition to moving the furniture around, I do want to add a little bit more fall flair to the room with some neutral pumpkins and decor. This is another area that I want to focus on today. I have a lot of houseplants here mainly because it's been raining the past few weeks and the back door is right there, so I like to water my plants with fresh rainwater. Rainwater contains a lot of nitrogen, which is really good for all of your plants. So overall, I do like all of the decor and the furniture pieces in this room. I just feel like the placing is a little off. So my main goal today is to make this room feel brighter and have more of a fall flair. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is remove some of the smaller pieces so I have more room to move the sofa to the back wall. So this room is filled with a lot of older items, vintage pieces. The newer items are going to be the two sofas that we picked up from Ashley Furniture Home Store and that sofa table that my brother-in-law built. I did stain that piece myself and I wish I would have got footage of it, but I didn't, so I'm kind of kicking myself for that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be other furniture pieces in the near future that I can show you how I refinish and stain them. I like to clean as I go, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Dyson and vacuum behind the sofa. When I moved this sofa, let me tell you, there was a lot of dog hair back here. If you guys don't already know, we do own 6 dogs. They're small dogs, and we tend to get a lot of dog hair around the house, which is why I like vacuuming versus sweeping. When I sweep, I feel that the dog hair just gets moved around, versus when I vacuum, it gets sucked right up into the vacuum and it's not floating around in the air. Whenever you're moving larger pieces of furniture, I highly recommend getting help. You don't want to throw your back out trying to make a room look cute. Trust me, it's not worth it. I didn't have any helping hands, so I kind of made it work on my own. But if you can enlist the help of others, definitely do it. After moving that sofa away from the window, the room did get much brighter, and I'm glad I made the decision to move that piece of furniture because it did bring the brightness of the room down, and now the room feels more open and airy. I think these 2 chairs would be a better candidate for placing in front of the window. They do have a slat back, so it does let the light come through, and they're lighter pieces. They're not as heavy visual wise as the sofa was. I'm also going to take that pedestal table to put in between the chairs with a houseplant on it. Houseplants do need a lot of light, which is why I want to place it by the window. And as you guys can see, there's my little helper. This is Chloe. She's a short-haired Chihuahua. She's super attached to me. She's one of my favorite dogs out of the 6. When it comes to pillows, I prefer feather-filled pillows versus the polyester blend-filled. When they're feather-filled, they're easier to fluff and easier to chop. When it's a polyester blend, you can't really chop the pillow, it tends to bounce back. So if you're out and about and you find a pillow that you really like but it's polyester filled, you can still purchase that pillow as long as it has a zipper on it. You can purchase the feather filled inserts from IKEA or on Amazon, and then you're good to go. A good example of that are these pillows that I picked up from Kirkland's. They are a polyester blend filled pillow, but they do have a zipper on the back, so I will be switching those out with the feather filled inserts that I purchased from IKEA. Another item that I want to talk about is the coffee table. I was having a hard time finding a wide enough coffee table for this room, but I happened to be in Goodwill one day and I found this piece. It was a cherry wood finish, but I sanded it down a little bit and then painted it with some white chalk paint. I'll try and insert a picture if I can. Now I want to focus on the coffee table vignette. I'm going to clear everything off the table, wipe it down, and then replace it with something that's more fall. I'm using my multi-purpose Windex spray to clean this table, which is normally what I use on any glass surface with the exception of mirror furniture or bathroom mirrors. I prefer an aerosol glass cleaner. So I'm going for a multi-layered look with this vignette on the table. I purchased that basket from Goodwill, the pumpkin, and the little statues from Kirkland's, and then I paired it with an indoor plant. I also have these wooden beads hanging. I know they sell them online, but it's way cheaper to just make them yourself. Michael sells the beads and then you just get some jute twine. So here's an overview of what we've done so far. The room definitely feels more bright and airy, and I'm in love with all the little fall touches. Now we're going to start working on this corner. I'm going to place the trunks in this corner and use them as a table. The trunks are currently empty, but I plan on using them to store some home decor items. I decided to keep it real simple in this area with just the lamp and a grouping of pumpkins. So we're going to start working in this area, and the first thing I'm going to do is take most of the indoor plants and place them throughout the house where they belong to get them out of this area so I can vacuum. So this dresser was actually a trash find. I found it on the side of the road during bulk pickup. It was an ugly brown color and the hardware was old and rusted. I brought it home, removed the hardware, sanded it down, painted it, and replaced it with new hardware. And I also used a polyurethane finish on the entire piece because this was in our old dining room and we use it as a buffet table. So here's an overview of the area. It's nice and clean and simple and neutral, which I like. And that's a wrap. I want to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to our channel. I want to thank you all for watching again and have a blessed day.